Intro music with a mysterious sci-fi vibe fades in and out. You think you know the real story of our history? What if I told you the wars we fight today aren't just on Earth, and they didn't start with us? What if the echoes of ancient Viking sagas are being screamed not in the fjords of Norway, but across the red deserts of Mars? This is a story that sounds like fiction, but for those who claim to have lived it, it's a terrifying reality. It's the story of the U.S. Earth Space Force, a covert group of Viking soldiers and their eternal war against ancient alien gods. Our story begins, not in the distant future, but in a time glitch, a ripple in the fabric of reality centered around the year 1988. This is where we meet Karen Paul, Shelbourne, an artist, a savant, a man described by some as a Jesus-like figure with long hair and a profound presence. But Karen wasn't just a painter. He was a soldier, a general in a secret war. According to his incredible testimony, Shelbourne was a high-ranking officer in a clandestine branch of the military. Think Space Force, but decades before it was publicly announced, and with soldiers who carried the spirit and allegedly the bloodline of ancient Viking warriors. Their mission? To defend humanity from extraterrestrial threats. Their primary battleground? Mars. Now, when you picture Mars, you probably think of red rocks and rovers. But according to these accounts, Mars is a graveyard of civilizations, littered with a stunning and frankly terrifying secret. Massive pyramids and structures that look eerily like ancient Aztec and Mayan temples. These aren't just ruins. They are active installations, gateways, and fortresses for a hostile alien race. These beings, they're not little green men. They are the gods of our old mythologies, the powerful, terrifying entities that demanded sacrifice and inspired awe and fear in our ancestors. And at the heart of their Martian domain is a colossal mountain, a fortress carved into the planet itself, home to their leader, the Mountain King. Imagine it. Young, long-haired American soldiers with the hearts of Vikings, clad in advanced combat gear, launching an assault on a pyramid on another planet. They're fighting beings that our ancestors worshipped as gods. The air is thin, the sky is a pale pink, and laser fire is exchanged between human soldiers and beings that defy comprehension. This was General Shelbourne's reality. He described leading his troops in desperate battles, fighting for control of these alien temples, trying to push back the encroaching darkness. The goal of these gods wasn't just conquest. It was something far more insidious. They were manipulating time, creating glitches like the one in 1988, trying to rewrite our history, to re-establish their dominion over Earth. They were the original puppet masters, and humanity was finally cutting the strings. Shelbourne's story is a whirlwind of impossible concepts. Viking super soldiers, time glitches, Aztec temples on Mars, and a war against the very gods who might have kick-started our civilization. Is it the elaborate fantasy of a gifted artist, or is it a crack in the veil of secrecy? A glimpse into a war for our reality that has been raging right above our heads for longer than any of us can imagine. The official records will tell you none of this happened. But for those who have seen the art of Karen Paul Shelbourne, who have heard the whispers from the fringes of the military-industrial complex, the word is out. The war for humanity isn't in the future. It's now. It's always been. And the front line is on Mars. Outro music with a sense of wonder and suspense fades in,